so this is going to be the second video. Again, we're doing it inside because of the rain in my shed, so I'm a little bit short on space. But I'm going to put the SatNav rail that's fitted on here. SatNav rail comprises of all these bits, the actual rail itself, the side bits, and the really nice green side panel bits that fit down here, and that obviously matches the suspension and the green spring. So happy with that. And then of course it comes with the bolts to fit it together, and I'm just going to put a dab of Loctite on there so nothing rattles loose. First thing we need to do is take the screen off. This is really simple. You just unscrew these, make sure that you're holding the actual main bolt behind the screen so that it just doesn't fall apart. Once you take it off, just hold it and then grab it. You don't want to lose this little washer or the actual nut itself. I'll put that on the bench and start with the other one. The screen is loose now, so you don't want to drop it. You should just be able to pull this away. Don't lose any of these little washers and seals. I'll put them on the bench. So now we're going to need to put these on, and we need to figure out which way they go. I think the green actually sits inside. There's no instructions when you get this from eBay, so I think it sits like that with the bolt through this way. So I'll just do it nice and loose for now. Every day is a learning day. It would make sense doing it this way, because otherwise you would have this showing on the outside of your bike. They fit just about perfect. I like the way that it says Versys on there. These aren't original Kawasaki ones. Well, with the price I paid, I'm pretty sure they're not. Should be easily found on eBay, these. And then the actual bar itself would fit in there. So that's exactly how it's going to go. So now I just need to put a dab of Loctite on these screws. It does come with an Allen key, but being a bit of a snob, I like my own Allen keys. Forget the right one. Or maybe not. Maybe it's AF and mine's metric. No, it's not. Right, okay. Back. So save me dabbing Loctite everywhere. It comes out a little bit runny, this one. Doesn't need to be plastered in Loctite, it's just to stop it vibrating loose. Having a struggle putting a bolt in. I'm not going to tighten it all the way just yet until the other one's got Loctite on. And then I'm not going to over tighten these. I'm going to try and make sure that there's not a lot of vibration or movement in it, if possible. Nice and solid. Same on this side. Take them out one at a time. And then dab a Loctite. And then again, not too tight to strip any threads, but tight enough so it doesn't move. And now for the bar, the two other screws. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult. What?
Doesn't show me how much more than it.
Nah, you're right. At least you offered.
I know that man.
I'll wipe it up after.
Yeah, but
No
it was like dripping down.
Helpful as ever. So that's the bar done, and again, quick nip so nothing comes loose. And quick nip, so it's completely solid. Any excess Loctite's gone. And then all we need to do is put the screen back on. So the screen, we'd literally make sure it's lined it up. Make sure it's lined up. And then you can just pass these through. Making sure that you don't trap it. If I had any sense, I would have marked exactly where the screen was, because I had it perfect, but I didn't. So maybe that'll help somebody mark it before you take it apart. So I need to probably go for a ride now and see where the wind stops buffering my head. But it was probably around there somewhere. So now, with the screen away, that's what the bar looks like. So I'll be setting a SatNav or my phone with a quad lock. The green matches the top of the forks, and obviously the green spring, so it looks good. It says Versys on the side. So yeah, that's going to look cool. So in the last video, I actually put this USB on that lights up blue when it's going. Everything works, so if you want to see how to fit that USB, then check my last video. I don't expect anybody to like and subscribe. This is really made for myself, so that I can remember what I'm doing, how I'm doing it when I get a little bit senile probably. But there you go. If it helped anybody, thanks a lot. See you in the next one.